Yeah, hello guys, Cloudie here, checking in with the first developer's note of 2022, which was just released by PD Jin. Before we get to it, let's have a real quick community service announcement. The Ophelia shop and the Don't Procrastinate events are ending with the upcoming maintenance today, so make sure you claim your rewards before they do disappear. Alright, now let's move on to the actual dev note. The main focus of it is that they want to improve PvP and PvE contents in February, March. This is what they talk about. Let's see what they have in mind. First and foremost is the update of Guild War and its rewards. They kind of say that they feel a lot of people are not really motivated to do this content, and so they are gonna try and do adjustments to it so people actually participate. And yeah, that's quite true. I think a lot of people don't really like this kind of content. It's a bit boring unless you are in the higher tiers where it becomes a chore, unless you really like PvP, but that's, I don't know. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's see. So there one of the improvements is that when you are doing an attack and actually succeed, you have a 50% chance to receive reforged tickets. Now this is kind of written in Vespa English. They don't say if it's a single ticket or more tickets, but yeah, it seems like if you successfully attack, you will be receiving reforged tickets, which is quite nice because it incentivizes people to actually participate and not just leech off of their guilds. No names will be mentioned here, but yeah, I do like this idea because yeah, it just tries to makes your people participate in the battle, so that's good enough. Improvements to the season ranking rewards, so they are saying that there will be some additional rewards to the Challenger and Royal Master tiers, and the Guild War medals of all tiers will be doubled. So that's quite nice, because it makes obtaining, for instance, the Han's NPC weapons a lot faster, and with the transfer tickets you can build your NPCs faster. So that's a good thing in my opinion. For the servers that have guilds placing from 1 to 3, there will be also buffs applied to the chance of obtaining the reforged tickets on successful hits. Guilds 1 to 3, I don't really know. Well, EU is Scout, of course. I think the first one is Hall of Fame. I don't really know who usually 2 and 3 are. Probably someone from either Korea or Japan. I'm still having great faith in our good friends at Dominus. I'm especially looking at Manny and Rebecca here. You guys better pull yourself together. Thank you. Alright, so improvements will be also made to the Guild War shop. They are removing some old rewards like the Infinity Stone, the random unique gear, and the artifact pieces. And instead they're gonna be adding technology gear tickets and reforged tickets. So good enough, I guess. So this is coming in early February, they say, and for March they are planning reworks or updates to the World Boss and League of Honor and the League of Victory rewards. So, alright, that's something we can look forward in March. Alright, so they are also working on some quality of life updates. One is the expansions of the Transcendent perk pages, so they feel that for some characters or with all the contents existing, the current 3 pages are not enough, so they will be doubling that to a maximum of 6. I don't know. I think I have some characters that I use in a lot of content and where I felt like they could use more than the existing 3, but I also know that a lot of people just like redo their perks for every existing content and then complain about not having gold at all. Yeah, I'm talking about Huion. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's useful to some people or some characters anyway. For the most part, I think the existing 3 are just fine. Moving on, obtaining team level XP for dispatch battles. Now, as you guys probably remember, they are with the removal of the line pets, or not the line pets, the little raiders, and the line pets, the buffs will be moved to a different system. This is in the current main patch, which is coming today. But for that you will need to have team levels, so in order to make people raise their team levels easier. Now dispatch battles will be adding team level XP, so this is a good news for people who can't just run the game all day long. Easier leveling of teams. Maybe I can't make fun of Wei anymore, that's too sad. But alright, new stuff is actually coming to the game too, and I'm really happy about that because it's been a bit stale for a while. So we are getting a new Divine Punishment raid with a new boss, of course, and this will be the raid called Solanist. Now it seems to be that Solanist is some kind of angel in a robot. So it's not Ghost in the Shell, it's angel in a robot. Kinda reminds me of one of the Final Fantasy bosses. But alright, let's see. They do say that this will have 2 mid-boss dungeons and the final boss dungeons, and if you clear the mid-bosses, some skills will activate, and this will increase the difficulty of the boss, and of course the rewards as well. So yeah, they're saying that this is like the reverse of Apocalypsion. I'm not sure, like, the good thing about Apocalypsion is that once you can clear with fewer dragons cleared, so basically for the greater rewards, also the time spent on it becomes lower. But now if you have to clear 2 bosses and then clear the main boss on a harder level, it just becomes more time consuming, which is already an issue I think for a lot of people. Then again, looking forward to see what they make out of this. And this thing will come with new rooms and stuff, but we will get to see that in a bit. Also, there is a new artifact coming, so that's also a good thing to see. Let's see, so scenario dungeons will be added that are telling the stories of the apostles of the goddess. We get to hear about Solanis and Apocalypsion, and there are some images shared here that look pretty nice. Yeah, looking forward to seeing these. Infinite difficulty level system. So what they say here is that this is going to be added to the Divine Punishment raid, and basically you can increase the difficulty gradually, which, I don't know, they don't really say that it will give higher limits or rewards. It just says that people can enjoy the content by overcoming and challenging their own limits. And they want to add this difficulty level system to all contents in the future. Well, I mean, I guess it means higher rewards too, because I don't know how many people just like to challenge the content and mold for the sake of molding itself. I know, okay, some people are like that, but yeah, I don't know. And if they do increase the rewards like infinitely, that kind of runs the risk that those who are already doing better, or let's say whales, will be able to get greater and greater rewards, which just opens the gap higher. I don't know. I would be kind of worried about that. I guess we see when they do implement this one. Now, moving on, there is a Karma dungeon coming. So this is aimed for players who are having a hard time clearing the Divine Punishment raid, and that it will provide some specific element factor that will help with the Divine Punishment raids. They don't really give any details, so can't say much more. Let's see, Divine Punishment runes. So this seems to be the final stage of the rune system, which will be obtainable from Divine Punishment raids. You will be able to obtain these rune crafting materials from some existing in-game contents and the Divine Punishment raids, and then you will be able to craft these runes. And they say that the stats of the rune will vary depending on the materials that have been used during crafting. So this will allow players to enhance their stats, and yeah. Alright, interesting, because it kind of suggests that it's not gonna be like total random anymore. So it's not like, oh god, someone has 20 plus attack runes and I only have 10 and we have done the same content and this kind of stuff. I hope that's what it means, because it still could be that like there are different stages and randomness, so I guess we will see, but basically that's what it says here. Divine Punishment runes are coming to the game. And then finally we have the public test server, which will be a separate app that you can get from the Play Store and the Apple Store. And if you have a team level of 100 or higher and your account is linked to a social network account, so Facebook, Google, My Play, whatever, you will be able to access the PTS freely, where you can test various new battle systems that they have been working on. And here they mentioned the mana system being reworked and the removal of the solo time. So I guess this is what we will be able to see first in the PTS. Alright, fair enough. I've been looking for, or been asking for this feature for so long, so I'm kind of looking forward to it, see how they pan out. Yeah, all in all, I think these are pretty decent. On not only updates to quality of life and rewards, but also new content coming in which the game sorely needs to not die. So I'm quite looking forward to these. Yeah. Looking forward to these. January was a dead month really, so this is sorely needed. I hope they can implement this very, very soon. So yeah, guys, this has been it for the dev note. The maintenance is coming later today with the new team level buffs and what all. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And this has been Cloudie for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.